I thought help would never come. But here you are.
We were performing some routine scans when a pack of the native wildlife decided that we'd make for a nice meal. We all got out of there as fast as we could. All of us, except one. He must have gotten hurt in all of the chaos. We need you to bring him back. Can you do this for us?
Thank you so much. Please be careful.
Right, back to it.
We've got a lot of work to do, which we can't really get to while you're still here. It's not safe.
Don't go getting yourself killed or anything.
We'll hold off on particle frack until you clear. Please don't hold us up too long. I'd clear out of here if I were you. Things are getting dicey during a blast if you're not used to it.
Do you mind? I don't have time to explain. Little help here, please. Huh? What's that? Is that a... Amazing. Knocked the pain right out. Much appreciated. We should get out of here. You lead the way.
off that gear. Good work with the bartender. I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding. So long. To Venus? Bye.
Shields up, seals tight.
Only one point of Moira's patrol route to work from. That's how it goes sometimes.
We may not employ particle detonations all day, but there's always work to do here. There you are. Thank you for rescuing our friend. Here, this is yours. Wouldn't want you to leave empty-handed. Sorry if anyone on the cruise, but I was kinda wondering the same thing about you. You're the first new face I've seen since my crew started this operation. If HQ sent you for a status report, you tell them to fire whoever chose this site. We haven't dug up anything valuable in ages.
Mining raw materials for ship parts, I think. Consolidated Mining doesn't tell their supervisors much. Always could use a hand. Current details are listed on the mission terminal. Help yourself. Right, back to it.
State your business. Is that so? Well, I'm Captain Gustavo Valencia of the Ecliptic. This ship is under our control. If we allow you to die,
We lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit
Hey,
of time?
that's close enough. Better think twice before starting trouble. What exactly do you want here? Yeah, and what do you have to say about it? We're getting paid to deliver it back to the trifle owner, and I don't think that's you.
I swear, it's like I said, that's Jade's ship. I was there when she bought it.
Hey, shut up and let the adults talk.
Now, where were we before this interruption?
We don't make mistakes. Our employer is very reputable. This ship matches the detailed description we got. We know we've got the right one. Look, it's possible there's more to this. Maybe someone else stole it, offloaded it, and your friend bought it. Sorry, but them's the breaks. We're doing our job here. So, unless you've got something else to propose, we'll be taking this ship in. Our employer will handle the pilot. I'm not convinced this is a good idea. I guess they'd never have to know. You know, usually I deal with rough and tumble types, but I gotta admit, doing something nice for an average CV's got its appeal.
You know what? Fine. I'll tell our guy the ship's gone. We get paid either way. This ain't worth the trouble. Just be extra careful out there. If my client ever finds out the truth, we may meet again. And I won't be so cordial.
Though I hate the fact that we had to strike a deal with Ecliptic, at the end of the day, you did it to help Jane. Job well done.
You can untie your pilot and let him take the damn ship. I'm done with this headache. Don't make me regret the deal we made.
No, I better not be getting sick. It just doesn't feel right.
You got guts coming here and doing what you did. I respect that. Don't push it.
Thanks. I thought that was gonna be it for me. I can't believe you worked out that deal. Jane's gonna be happy to get her ship back. They said they'd been looking for this ship for months, ever since it was reported stolen. I don't know who it belonged to, but they clearly wanted it back bad enough to call Mercs, not Sistef. Must have had some way of tracking it. Followed me from Mars until we were nowhere near Sistef, I guess? Or just my own bad luck. I was just about to write the whole thing off as a loss, but damn, you pulled it off! I guess I'll stay here with these guys until their ship returns, and I'll meet you back at Jane's. I don't know what... I still can't believe what happened. Well, I'm gonna
Never
have
gonna get all the blood out of these
sleeping away.
gloves.
Come on, do what you have to do. Stop messing around and get out of here.
All right.
Wait till you see that. There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard. Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready. If you start shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Ferg's hijacked my ship. White blinded us. Down. Really could use an assist.
Let's blow that ship out of the stars. Dead and our artifacts gone. We're going to have a board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance. That's it. Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that vanguard.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. Think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals. What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Ah, damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back. Yeah? You know, that's actually kind of tempting. I'd have to settle some things back on Sidonia. Maybe hit me up there later.
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is. Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Let's grab the artifact. Bye for now. Time to move on.
Thanks for stopping to chat.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Next time you're in Sidonia, hit me up.
Back to the lodge, shall we? Goodbye.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt. Guess you're smarter than you look. You've been busy, I hear. Clearing out bad guys. Here, you deserve this.
We run a tight ship here on Sidonia. Anyone who steps out of line, well, they learn never. Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. Be seeing you around.
You look hurt. The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Security around here is tough. Bye for now.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. There's a long way down.
I wish we kept the ship's gravity this low. It's an awfully pleasant sensation.
Sometimes it feels like the USC forgets we're out here. But there'd be no UC.
Learning to accept the truth of higher power is key to understanding things.
Stay safe.
Hope everything went well. So, what's the news? So what happened? Who took it? It was stolen? Oh, jeez. I guess it really was too good to be true when I bought it. Anyway, I'm super glad you found my ship and saved Eric. It's more than I could have hoped. I'm glad I asked you instead of relying on Sistef. I never would have seen the Berry Mule again if I did that. No! I mean, I knew the deal I got on it was too good to be true, instincts be damned. I probably should have thought about it more, but I had to jump on the offer because my business means everything to me. Guess I know better now. Well, first of all, I'm gonna count myself lucky. Then, I'm gonna continue building this business. Now that I've got a functioning cargo ship and a pilot, I can really start to bring in some good merchandise. You've done me a real solid here. There's really nothing I can do to fully repay you for what you did. Here's what I can afford to pay you. And on top of that, I'll see what I can do to lower the price of anything you want to buy from me. Thanks again. Thanks again for getting my ship back. Let me know if I can get you anything. Well, you got the ship back, and I think I'm just gonna lay low for a bit, just in case. Oh, to be honest, I'm a little spooked by the ordeal. I don't have to start over from scratch, and that's great. So, thank you, again. As soon as we're ready, Eric will be back to making runs, and hopefully, he'll have learned a thing or two. Maybe I'll even upgrade the Berry Mule with more defenses. Might not be a bad idea, you know? Just in case. Okay, let me just pull up my stock and, there it is. Take a look. See you around.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in? Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble. They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragonstar. Now, there's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragonstar. You will? Wow, you're the first person to actually agree to do it. Thanks. Well, like I said, I'll make it worth it to you. You won't regret it.
Don't be caught on the Martian surface without proper protective gear. All outside surface activities require the use of a certified safety suit.
Beck.
Approaching vessel. Docking approved.
Anything I can help you with? Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. Okay, no problem.
Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the UC will ever fully restore it to its former glory.
Foot up your ass, newsboy. That a big enough scoop for you?
I really don't think that's appropriate talk coming from a Vanguard pilot.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so, you're just as stuck out here as I am. So what does that say?
Oh, wow. You really do want me to kick your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden, I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do. But you need to consider that you don't operate in a vacuum. If If you're stationed here long term, that means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more discretion in your reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure to help you get the scoop, okay?
I will think on that. Thank you. If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a
Make
good
sure you
word for me?
report it. Vanguard's here for a
I don't
reason.
think my messages
We'll
to
take care of it.
SSNN are getting through. Why, certainly. The Settled Systems News Network is the longest-running news service in, well, the Settled Systems. Reporters are dispatched all over, keeping an ear to the ground for some breaking news that should be known to everyone. It can, admittedly, be a bit of a pain making sure those stories reach our central office in New Atlantis. But until someone invents faster-than-light communication, it's the best we can do. Well, I certainly feel that way. The Vanguard pilots don't seem to want to associate with me. And I don't agree with Mr. Romack's views on the Colony War, so there are few options left to me. You know, I really thought volunteering for this assignment was going to be the boost to my career that I was looking for. Now I suspect even SSNN has forgotten about me. Thank you for the kind words of support, random citizen. Goodbye, then.
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here, or just passing through? Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up on my doorstep. You need anything? Say the word. We're short on luxuries here, but for a fellow Vanguard, I'll do what I can to help. Oh gosh, no. Vanguard wasn't even a thought back when this place was first built. The den, the original den, mind you, got blown up during the Serpent's Crusade. UC Navy immediately rebuilt the station, I think largely out of spite. Sometimes I think that's why they keep it operational, too. Certainly hasn't had much real purpose since the Colony War ended. I'm glad we have it as a post, and Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business, which I try very hard not to pay attention to. But the station has never recaptured that old glory. Don't think it ever will, really. Might be counterintuitive, but no. No, we don't. It's pretty quiet, and some of us deal with that better than others. We get the occasional distress call. Sometimes Varun stirs up trouble, but there's a lot of downtime. I'm not complaining, but others, like Bastion there, it's not what he was expecting. Certainly not what he wanted. The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over. Take care.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems, and they like to use old...
Hey, newbie. It's a nice set of boots you got there. They for sale? I'll give you, say, 500 credits for them. They'd look better on me anyway. Nothing. I just want yours. I don't know. Looks like they're perfect. Sturdy, polished, and just my size. But fine. If you don't want to sell, it's your loss. Truth is, I don't need new boots. I just need a change. The monotony in this place is killing me. You stuff those boots in one of Orville's crates, they'll never see the light of day. Should have sold them to me. Truth is, I don't need new boots. I just need a change.
Something to report?
Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please, do let me know. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Sidonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here satisfied. And seeing as the Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator for the Den, I'm afraid your alternatives are, shall we say, slim. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope this and all future interactions are profitable for both of us. It's very kind of you to offer, but I am currently not in a position to personally require your services. There are, however, likely some Trade Authority contracts available at the terminal down in the bar. I'm sure you're already aware that the Trade Authority is quite generous when it comes to completing said contracts. If there are deals to be made, you'll find that we'll go to great lengths to take advantage of them. My primary role here is to oversee logistics operations for our many trade routes in the area, but I convinced my superiors that it was worth setting up something more customer-oriented. I'm told that they are quite pleased with the results. You won't find a better offer on the station.
It's a little surprising, isn't it? Out here on the edge of UC space. But it's just so quiet. Au revoir, as they say.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Can't tell one day from the next anymore.
Might be time for a change.
Time was this place would be full of pilots, soldiers, and well-to-do.
I'd heard the Den wasn't quite living up to its old standards, but this... Oh, it's definitely worse than I expected.
Time you went somewhere new.
Hey there. Ain't seen you before. What brings you to the Den? That's so. Not many have reason to pass through here. Seems like most avoid it. But what do I know? I'm just an old man who's been here too long. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colonies military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? You can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear?
There's got to be more to life than this.
What you need is a change of scenery.
Well, now that depends. You support the UC? Consider yourself a patriot? Because I've got no time for anyone who won't acknowledge reality. Sure as hell does. All right, maybe you can help me out. Had some posters made up a while back to remind folks of the good work Vae Victis has done for all of us. Try and push back against all the lies the government tells. I'd put them up here, but that's, caused some friction with the Vanguard pilots. I hate to see them go to waste, though. If a strong-willed, patriotic individual, such as yourself, were to make sure some of them were placed where they could inspire the people of the United Colonies, well, that'd be something. And there'd be some credits in it for anyone helping out the UC. What do you think? I was thinking the well might be a good spot. People down there might be more receptive, don't you think?
This is getting old.
That's the spirit.
Somewhere new.
All right. Posters are in the back there, and you just let me know when you're done. Tell me something I don't know. You should have seen this place 30 years ago. UC's best and brightest were in and out of here all the time. But then the Colony War and, well, most folks don't like to be honest about that.
You need a vacation.
I ain't one to turn my back on those who saved us in those days. And because I won't dishonor the memory of Vae Victis, business dries up. Ain't my problem that people don't like to face the reality of what happens in wartime. Man was a hero, not a traitor. Oh, he was a brilliant man. Just brilliant. Best leader we could have asked for in a crisis. He made the tough decisions no one else could. Did what needed to be done. Saved our asses. And when it was over, they turned on him. Called him a traitor and executed him. Just shameful. Well, not all of us are just gonna go along with rewriting history. Some of us remember. We saw it happen. Vae Victis sacrificed everything to save the United Colonies. That's what a real hero does. Some of the UC's finest here. Long live the UC.
Pardon. It's the same damn thing. Day in and day out.
Hey, good to see you. Might be time for a change.
Don't let Orville get to you. Just smile, take your drink, and be on your way. Best for everyone. Oh, hey, don't look at me. I'm just here for the liquor and the, occasional odd job or whatever. Ooh, well, that depends on who you ask. Orville over there is still stuck in the glory days when this was the domain of the UC military brass and all their hangers-on. You can't see those days are never coming back. The Vanguard pilots, they mostly just resent guarding the ass end of nowhere. Reyna's okay, I guess. She seems to really care about the mission. And me? Well, it's as good a place as any to be stuck, I guess. You know, that's a good question.
This is getting
I do
old.
stuff for Orville sometimes, odd jobs or whatever, when he's not annoying. But I think technically I get paid by the Vanguard. Gotta love bureaucracy, right? Okay, then.
Oh boy. Think I might be sleeping with my eyes open. Goodbye. Nice work getting that survey data. It's good to have someone like you helping out the list. Stop it, you. Not while I'm on the clock, anyway. Though I'm always on the clock. Thanks anyway, though. You're too kind.
More to life than this.
Take care.
Might be time for a change.
Marquez is all right, I guess. She's gonna be lucky to have me as a boss. What does it matter? I'm gonna be out of here before you can blink, and this will all be behind me. That reporter didn't put you up to this, did he? I already told him. It was a misunderstanding. An accident. My flight record was spotless otherwise.
Day in and day out.
You kidding? It's what I was born to do.
Liven things up a little.
Wait, I mean flying is what I was born to do. This Vanguard thing? Temporary. Only a matter of time before I get called up to the Navy. Before you know it, I'll be a captain. No, wait. Admiral. Yeah.
Try to liven things up a little.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, right. You haven't seen me fly. If you had, you'd know how good I am.
It's the same damn thing. Day in and day out.
You need a vacation.
That, pal, is a bet you would lose. In fact, I wouldn't even take that bet because I'd feel bad for taking your credits. I'd offer to let you fly along on my next mission, but, oh, and I nearly forgot. Listen, I need a favor. I've got an application for a promotion in the Vanguard, but I haven't heard anything back. It's been a while. Their reply must have gotten lost along the way. It happens. We're really far from New Atlantis. Anyway, would you mind going there and following up for me? Yeah, I mean, probably, but you know how it goes. I leave here and then something terrible happens and I have all this guilt because I wasn't here to save everyone.
It's the same damn thing.
Just like that? Wow, that's great! I'm not gonna forget that you're doing this for me. This is just the start of my climb up the ranks. You'll see. Okay, you're gonna want to talk to Commander Tuwala. I'm sure he's aware of me because I've sent him a few messages now. Just bring back whatever message for me so I can get out of here, okay? Really appreciate it.
There's got to be more to life than this.
Okay then.
Let me know if you need something.
Might be time for a change.
None of us would be here now weren't for Ve Victus. We'd all do well to remember that.
It's the same damn thing. Day
Only a
in
matter of
and
time
day out.
before I get promoted.
Gotta try to liven things up a little.
I'm on what you call a long-term assignment. Suits me fine, so long as the UC keeps paying me.
This is United Colonies space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Feel free to land.